Hey, good morning, everybody. This is actually morning of day 2. Due to some weather conditions yesterday, limited really my ability to take footage here to build some content. So yesterday, day 1, big time fogged in hard, or hard as I like to say. So we waited here at Silver Sands Marina in the boat slips until we could see some visibility. I mean, in the morning you couldn't see the end of the peninsula here out in front of Silver Sands, if you're familiar with the venue. By 7:30 we could see the point over there and a couple islands. So we went at 7:30 and we fished till 4. Yeah, super tough day for everybody. I was fortunate to be in second place after day 1. I caught a 3.5 pound smallie, 3.5 pound largemouth, and then the rest just, good solid bag fillers, So James DeAmbra is ahead of me by a little bit. Aaron Orsi right behind me. Everybody here deservingly so, hammer and can catch them. So I got to do that again today. Problem, I don't know if I can. My first spot I ran to was up in Moultonborough, and all those big smallies on the grass line, they were non-existent. And I went super shallow. I was going to look at a little largemouth deal, and I'm catching 2 just keeper smallies, really like maybe 2-pounders on a buzzbait, because I had fished, when fishing in there in practice in the pouring rain, I had a 5-pound largemouth that I pulled it away from, and he kept on coming after it like it was a shark porpoising on the thing. And then I also had another 3-pounder that I did the same thing with. So we got one of the trout salmon guys going out. So we had to be careful of those yesterday back to the fog. When we went, you had good visibility, but you still had to pay attention to the marker buoys in your chart, and just looking out for the guys out there trolling for either lake trout or salmon, or both. Yeah, so that was non-existent. I started to say, went super shallow, heading into that deal where I had those bites, and a couple of 2-pound smallies on absolutely zero, nothing, just cruising. Okay, what are the odds? This flat's massive, of landing on a fish like that. It's just weird. So the largemouth weren't where they should have been. Smallmouth were not biting. There was the big difference when we were there in practice was loaded with bait, loaded. Activity, loons. We had loons right beside the boat. I was so bummed out I couldn't have the camera out because it was pouring. I mean, like a foot away from the boat, mother loon feeding her baby, swimming under the boat. I mean, coming up to the boat, foot beside the boat, making that call that they make, the loon call, if you're familiar, with the minnow in her mouth, and then the baby come up and taking the minnow out of her mouth. It was like National Geographic level stuff. So none of that. No bait dimpling, no birds, no fish. So I ran to my largemouth area about 11. I had half the day on that deal, and the rest of the day I was going to spend on the largemouth deal. Ended up catching that big smallie in my largemouth deal, and then hunted down. I visually fished for that 3.5 pound largemouth, getting it to bite. So that's where I'm going. I made the decision. That's what I got. I mean, I could go practice. I could go to places that I didn't get to, but it's similar to where I didn't get bit down here. I say down here, this side of the lake. As you know, Winnipesaukee, if you don't know, it's 45,000 acres, and it's cut up big time, over 100-something islands. Fish is big. So, yeah. So gonna go with that area, put a limit in the boat, and work on making it, you know, the biggest limit I can. So I need to probably have the same, if not a little better, to do well. I'm gonna take you up this. I get this walkway bridge, as long as I don't fall out or off, and that'd be my luck. So I'm taking you for a little walk here. So this is pretty cool. It goes over to the island from Silver Sands Marina over to an island where they have boats docked. So Lisa was able to get some cool shots of me fishing from up here. So here's a view of the facility. I'll turn the camera around so you can see. This is Silver Sands. Been coming here for 30 years. Literally 30 years, almost to the day, to Lake Winnipesaukee and this facility. So I'm in that slip right there, just past the boat with the red tarp on it. See the ramp, a few guys starting to gather, getting ready. So starting order is reversed today, so I'll be going out boat 2. You know, there's some smallies right out front here too. Had a 4-pounder end of the day, follow up my spook. You know, I half thought about maybe making a few casts before I ran to where I'm fishing, so we'll see. Sunrise coming up. Turn back around. All right, everybody, thanks for watching. I'm gonna put it all together, and hopefully you'll like it for the 2024 Mass Bass Nation State Championships up here on Lake Winnipesaukee. I will bring you what I can this afternoon of the weigh-in and update you on how it all works out. All right, everybody have a great day.